Is Meresha Awiti. Let's get into the bulletin. We start with the ongoing Mavoko demolitions, and the East Africa Portland Cement Company has defended the action, saying it will continue despite mounting pressure from a section of Kenyans. The cement company broke its silence today, saying it had issued adequate notice to settlers to vacate from its approximately 4,900-acre piece of land at Mavoko in Machakos. And as KTN's David Mutoka reports, the demolition exercise continued for the 5th day as efforts by Azimio leaders to visit the site were thwarted.
After being on the spot for tearing down homes built illegally on its 4,293-acre piece of land at Mavoko in Machakos since Friday last week, the East Africa Portland Cement has come out to defend the ongoing demolitions. Speaking for the first time since bulldozers began to roar in Mavoko, to the agony of hundreds of families that called the land home, the government-controlled cement company has said it had no choice but to evict all squatters and alleged invaders from the Mavoko land, following a court ruling last week that declared the controversy-ridden land a property of Portland Cement.
Before and after court ruling, East African Portland Cement made direct appeals to illegal invaders to vacate the land and provided a grace period for them to retrieve their belongings. These messages were conveyed through multiple channels, including public notices, media, and engagement with the local administration.
The firm has further denied flushing people out of its Mavoko land so as to regularize it, noting that an advertisement it had placed on a local newspaper for the regularization of a land in Mavoko was for a different land in the same area.
The process for regularization began in 2021. Since then, the negotiations and the mapping exercises have been going on.
The cement company's chairperson, retired Brigadier Richard Mbithi, was however at pains to explain what then necessitated the rush to evict people from the land if Portland Cement was in violation of Article 43 that entitles every Kenyan shelter by conducting the demolitions in earnest, and whether the President William Ruto government was reading from a different script, having assured Kenyans that such demolitions will be a thing of the past.
Do you think that question can be answered in this forum? Are you sure you want me to answer that on behalf of the government?
This as the demolitions continued on Tuesday at the Portland Cement's Mavoko land under tight supervision of hawk-eyed and tough-talking police officers.
I can't because it will interrupt what is going on.
No one was allowed in, not even Azimio leaders who were turned away on Saturday and were back again on Tuesday, hoping to be second time lucky.
Si nikubaliwe basi, nikubaliwe niende nione tu watu wangu wako aje.
Just because the President Ruto alikuja akapeana amri, that's what we are following blindly.
Nani amepeana amri?
Of course he gave orders here.
Yeah? Nobody gave these people a chance to pursue further legal redress. Someone who seemed to have known how the court was going to rule stood ready to swing into action and inflict maximum pain on residents immediately the ruling was made.
Eventually and unwillingly, the leaders left. The demolitions continued unperturbed, raising the number of families that will tonight sleep without a roof above their heads, uncertain of what to do or where to go next. Despite the cries and the wails of more than 100 families affected and the sustained condemnation from the opposition, the East Africa Portland Cement continued with its destructive eviction for a 5th consecutive day on Tuesday. David Mutoka, KTN News from Mavoko, Machakos County.
Embattled Meru Governor Kawera Mwangaza is bracing for tough times ahead after members of